Hello, welcome to Elevate and Lead. You're listening to the Lou Information Station live on demand on louinfo.com. I'm Jennifer Bardot, joined here with Kelly Chandler. Mike's going to be taking a hiatus today, and we have a guest, Carlos, who we'll be introducing here shortly. Kelly, how's things been going on?
I looked at my calendar this morning and I'm like, between now and next week, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, there's so many things to get done. It's a lot. And for someone like me who gets a little anxious, I have to remember there are hours in the day you'll be able to, get everything finished. It's just I haven't wrapped one present. That's where I am right now. So,
I can't get them.
I'm going to get there. I just have to keep saying enjoy every day. Just try not to rush through it. It's going to be over in a week. You know what I mean? It's
It'll
insane.
be like a
So,
blink of an eye. Yeah. I've wrapped all
yeah.
the presents, but it's because half the presents haven't even arrived yet. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
wondering, like, TikTok, when are they coming?
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I really push that Amazon limit, like, "Oh, might be there by Christmas," you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and I'm finding I'm getting more impatient with shopping in person. Mike and I went out yesterday, and, I am just like, my blood pressure starts going. I'm like, "I got stuff to do." So,
Right.
I'm not making it very enjoyable. So, I'm hoping between now and next week, I'll be able to relax a little bit, so
Yeah, the crowds are a little rough. I try to avoid the mall at all possible, but it's like that's where everything is. So,
yeah, right, I know, that's that kinda one-stop shopping. So, tell me a little bit about this, video production that your son put together, I saw on
oh my gosh,
social.
that's so cool. Yeah. So I have 3 boys and he's all about production. So he used this called what was it called? It was called CapCut. It's an app he downloaded. So he did like 18 little shorts and then blended it all together and created this incredible video about how he was going to find Santa. It was
So cute.
hilarious.
It is cute.
He had like a whole script and like my other son is like videotaping him and then he pretends that he's the Grinch, at the very end, but it was really cute. He's probably spent about 3 hours putting this together. I
He did
know.
a nice job. I didn't watch the entire thing, how I'm just running around, but I did catch the, first 20, 30 seconds, whatever it was, and his editing is very good, or whoever's doing the
It was
editing. I don't know
he
if
did. It's
it
yeah, it was the app.
yeah, it was
It was
really
imp it
cute.
was impressive. I was like, "Oh my god, can you help me here?"
Right, like, he should share that with his teachers, and I'm sure, the kids see it on social, but it's just a neat thing. Is that something he's interested in?
Yeah, he's been doing that for probably about 2 years, but yeah, he created the whole content and just went at it and did it in a day. So,
Very
that
cool, very cool.
was impressive. Can you
And
believe it's gonna be like 70 degrees for
I was
Christmas?
literally just gonna say that. So,
Unbelievable.
it's funny because I thought we were gonna hit the record because typical weather forecast, it's kind of all over the place, yo-yo St. Louis, and I
Right.
looked it up. So the warmest Christmas on record was 1889, and it was 71 degrees. We're not gonna hit that, I don't think,
Carlos
because
even born? Nope.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
not right there in 89, 1889, yeah. No,
Yeah.
1889. So
Oh, I thought you said
no,
1989.
18,
I'm
I'm
like,
like, I think
"No,
we're
he
all
wasn't
saying
born."
um, so yeah, the
Funny.
weather's nuts. And one thing we're doing, and I don't know if they're listening today, but we're having a large get together with the Chandler side, which is the largest side, and we are doing everything in a Hawaiian theme, just to be
Oh,
different. So
that's
yeah, we're
cool.
gonna get all the Hawaiian clothes, and just because of the weather, it's something
Are you
different.
doing a
Mix it
pig
up.
too? Like, are you burying
No,
the
we're
pig?
not going that far. This was a very
Okay.
last minute thing, but Mike and I are wearing, like, I bought a dress with the luau's, like,
That's
theme, and
fun.
anyway, so just because the weather, and a lot of people are coming from out of town just to mix it up,
That's
so
too funny. That's
yeah.
cool.
So, before we get into the crux of the show, I wanna thank one of our sponsors. We wanna thank one of our sponsors, Audi Kirkwood. Hurry into Audi Kirkwood for the best deals of the year during the Season of Audi sales event. Shop Audi Kirkwood's great selection of new Audis and get up to $5,000 off plus 1.99% financing for 72 months on select new Audi models. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find the perfect new Audi for you at Audi Kirkwood. And don't miss the biggest savings of the year during the Season of Audi sales event. Go see Neil and the entire crew at Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road, or shop their entire inventory online at audikirkwood.com. Audi Kirkwood, expect the exceptional. And if they had convertibles, what a week for that, right?
Oh, yeah, for
That
sure.
would be an amazing gift.
He let me drive one of those cars, and I'm still missing it. It was probably one of the funnest cars I've ever driven.
I bet. Yeah. I bet
It
it
was
was
cool.
fantastic.
I did. I was like, "Can I take this home? Can I get a demo?"
Yeah. Man, oh man, that would be fun, I'm sure. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and dive into our Ask and Elevate segment where we take listener questions that they send to us or message us on LinkedIn. And this week, we are going to focus on a question from John, who is from Hazelwood. And he is asking, as the year wraps up, how do you figure out what actually moved the needle versus what just kept you busy? And how do you decide what's worth carrying into the new year? Jennifer, do you have any thoughts on that one?
Yeah, and feel free to chime in. I always think it comes down to like ROI. Like, was it a revenue generating activity? Like, see where you're putting your time and if it's actually like leading to opportunities. So I would reflect and think, hey, is it monetary? Is it a relationship? What is it? Is it bringing any ROI at all? If it's not, then retrain your brain to figure out where to put your energy elsewhere. So that's what I would say. Just reflect and see, is it a return on value? Is it an ROI?
Totally. And I agree with that. What's the saying? What gets measured gets done. So is it something that you were able to accomplish and you measured it? So it might be an ROI, it might be revenue, or like you said, it could be a relationship or just something that you created value of some kind. And
Right.
a lot of us get distracted with, the shiny penny syndrome. I think that happens to everybody. If something sounds
Squirrel.
exciting. What's that?
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get
Squirrel.
distracted, like squirrel. Yeah.
Squirrel. That's so common. And it's fun because a lot of those things seem exciting and they're flashy, and that's why they call them the shiny penny. And I think a lot of us get wrapped up into that. So I know for me, I'm going to definitely go back to, is there an ROI? Is there something that's going to be generated from this? Is it measurable? It's a lot of those principles that I think will help, um, you know, give you direction on where you should focus your time and energy. So
Absolutely. I had to do that this year because I picked up being the publisher of Webster Groves magazine. I quickly realized that this wasn't something that I needed to actually focus my energy to doing because no one was really interested in print. So
Yeah.
I derailed and I went back to focusing back on Grit and the radio show. And I mean, you have to constantly look and see where your energy is being spent because there's only so much time in the day.
Sure. And like with Grit, for example, that could go so many different directions. And I'm
Right.
sure that you're constantly battling that. It's like you do the courses, right? So that was
Yep.
one thing that
Exactly.
you're investing your time and energy into versus, like you said, the print with the magazine, the radio show. I mean, there's just a lot of things to balance, especially in that kind of promotional space, if you will. How do you
Yep.
want to take your brand in a certain direction? Do you have any insight into Grit on what you're doing for 26?
Well, I'm launching another book. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
launching Mental Fortitude. It'll be coming out this summer. So it's about, really pushing through those mental barriers that we self-impose to get to the next levels.
Yeah.
And then obviously I'm still recruiting sponsors, part of my association, and building that community out. But I'm really focused on getting those 5 courses into our school systems here in the state of Missouri and then going elsewhere. So that's what I'm
Cool.
really focused on this coming year. And then I've got some children's books that are going to roll out and then the Audible. So there's just
Yeah.
a little bit of that.
Yeah, that's great.
Carlos, do you have any insight in regards to like how you can give guidance to John?
I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult, but it's every year for me is different when this started and make new objective
Mhm.
to just be improving like the last year
Mhm.
or the new one to be like
Yeah.
better. I don't know. It depends of the year. But this year I just focus a little on the business and might grow up like personally,
Yeah.
like the other things this year.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
That makes sense. I mean, not constantly growing and trying to evolve and changing, like, and tweaking. Yeah. I think that's
Sure.
the real key to John's question.
Absolutely. It's an evolution of your focus. You hope that you can get better every year and learn from the prior mistakes or learnings and just get stronger each year. So that's, I think, a good approach. All right. Well, thank you, John from Hazelwood. We appreciate you asking. And any of our listeners are welcome to reach out to us. You can send us an email at elevateandleadinfo@gmail.com, or feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn at Elevate and Lead at Lou Info. That's where we're likely most active with people out in the community. And it's fun to see that community grow as well. Okay. Well, we are going to quickly segue into another guest that we have invited onto the show. And first, we are going to take a second to thank our sponsor, Morgan Pinnacle Group. Morgan Pinnacle Group. Today's guest segment is brought to you by Morgan Pinnacle Group. CEO doesn't have to mean Chief Everything Officer. Morgan Pinnacle Group provides flexible U.S.-based executive support so leaders can focus on growth instead of getting buried in tasks. Learn more about mpgstaff.com. Okay, Jennifer, would you like to introduce the guest,
Yeah.
the mystery voice in the room?
Mystery voice. This is Carlos. I'm excited to have Carlos here. He's the founder of Say Cheese. It's a cheesecake company that is here in St. Louis, and he founded it, and he's been doing this since July. So, Carlos, can you give us a little bit of background about who you are? And
Yeah, hello, I'm Carlos. I am from Spain, and I'm in the state for the last 7 years, 8 years. So in 2018, yeah. And I don't know, I was traveling. I was in China for 4 months last year, and then I moved to Spain again to visit my family. And I see this movement in Spain that is everyone have a company with a best cheesecake that is typical from Spain. And I didn't pay that much attention until I come to the States. And so like I told you before, Jan, I have a dream. And I wake up and say, oh, this can work in the States because the people in the States like sugar and like cheese, right?
yes, we do. Everybody's shaking their head here in the studio.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I was like, let's do it. And I start doing. Remember that my grandmother have a recipe. Call my mom, call my grandmother, call my family to put everything together and start doing. Take me like 4 or 5 months until I start selling, but it's coming really good for now.
That's awesome. So the grind's very much real. And so you have a family recipe. Is that where this came from?
Yeah, for my grandmother. She was doing it when I was a kid. And the other funny history is I don't like cheese personally. No cheese at all. and I do this.
Hey, I guess you're not eating your profits, right? He doesn't like cheese.
And then I just the only thing I like is when she make that, she never told me have cheese inside, and then I eat.
Right.
And then when I grow up, she told me you have cheese, and they stop eating.
Right. Yes.
Right. That's hilarious. So what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite is Biscoff.
Okay.
It's
That's the one you brought to the studio today. Nice.
Mhm.
It's beautiful. I wish I should bring it out here and actually show everybody because it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'll do that on break.
Cool. So tell me a little bit about, so it's Basque. Explain that. I don't know if people understand what that means. Can you explain that to our audience?
It's kind of explain you that. It's like a different cheesecake, like New Year style. It's more like ours is more like creamy, more dense, and it's different that the New Year style. I don't know how to explain you this. It's more like creamy. When you eat, it's more like a cream instead to be like a more like a dense or a cake, a real cake.
Interesting. And so is that that style is in every flavor?
Yeah, it's in every flavor. And the other thing, we don't use flour. Almost all of us is gluten free. That is pretty good.
Oh, I've tried it on Thanksgiving. Cool. It's amazing. It's so good.
And then and we don't put sugar, so much sugar, just a little for don't destroy the flavor of the cheese.
Wow. So
where can you find these? Yeah, where can you find these? Because everybody's gonna put some of this cheesecake after they get to listen to this episode.
We sell in Boss Hill. It's a little grocery store in Clayton, another in Anigans, in a small house in Chesterfield, and in Truffle in Battery is in Ladue. It's a small, a local grocery store close to the areas that we live.
Yeah, so Annie Guns is close to Kelly, so she can check it out.
Yeah, that's exciting. So you're in some of the more what I would call high-end areas or high-end stores. And is that your continued approach as you try to grow?
For now, yes. Because at the end, our product is a little have so much quality because all the product that we use is from San Luis. We don't order for a big companies, just a local farmers for the eggs, for the cheese, for the heavy whipping cream, and for that we want to focus our product in this way.
That's awesome. I love that he's using all local providers to really enhance his product. That's awesome.
And until I have convince myself that I can open my own store, because it's one of my dreams that I was talking with Jen before.
Yeah.
Open one here and one, for example, the next one will be Kansas City or Chicago to start grow out the business.
Sounds so exciting. I love the name Say Cheese. It's really cute. That captures the.
I know. I was wondering where that came from. I know. So clever. It's creative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's can you tell us about that? How you came up with the name?
You know who is Bad Bunny? He say a son. He say like say cheese. And
Okay.
like,
Stuck.
it's perfect. Like it's like I don't know. Like it's perfect. Like the people like when you say cheese,
Right.
smile for a picture. You
Of
know,
course.
it's
Yeah.
perfect
Yeah.
for that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe you could get him to endorse your brand. Wouldn't that be incredible?
Right?
There we go.
Yeah. That
There we
is something
go.
that, I mean, he's the Super Bowl performer, right? So get
Yeah.
some
I can
cheesecake
give,
in front of him.
let's give one to him.
Why not? We'll just send it away.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Come be a spokesman.
Yeah.
That would be an amazing connection, wouldn't it? I don't know if anybody out there knows Bad Bunny. Let's get it going, right?
Let's go.
Yes. Say cheese.
That's awesome. So how does food play a role in your culture? Like when you're in Spain?
Yeah, like it's the thing that I told all my friends all the time. Like food for us in Spain is really important.
Mhm.
Like I think it's kind of different culture. When we eat in Spain, we eat all together. Like have a we call the sobremesa. When we finish eat, we're still in the table, like drinking a coffee or drinking a cocktail, you know, and share the moment to eat. I think it's really important for the Spanish culture and Spanish people. And I don't know, like I love to cook since I was a kid, like surprise my mom when she come to work and like go downstairs to the grocery store, kind of steal the food because I didn't have money.
Yeah,
you know?
right, yeah, right.
I just
Oh,
put
boy.
this under my mom name.
We're gonna cook for it. It's all good. I love it.
And my mom is yelling at me like, "Stop doing this!" And yeah, like I started like that, and then like I used to do a theater in Spain, and the same moment I was studying theater, I was like working like I think it's normal in a bar or a restaurant, and I all the time ask the chef to, "Hey, can you teach me? Can
Yeah.
you teach me?"
That's awesome.
And it's coming to life. Like I don't think I'm pretty good to cooking and make food and everything.
It's incredible. So absolute visionary, and he was very determined to start this business, and he's gonna take it to the next level. And it's impressive what he's already been able to accomplish in like 7 months. He's been doing this as long as we've been doing our radio show, Kelly. It's incredible.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
incredible. That's amazing. And tell us about, the journey of you coming to the US. Can you give our listeners a little bit more background on you and how you made this journey and why?
This is crazy because like as I told Jen, and you can probably like realize when I talk, my accent is still pretty bad. I didn't lose my
No.
Spanish
I
accent.
can fully understand you. I mean, I
Yeah.
love the accent personally. I think it sounds amazing. hmm
They say I study theater in Spain, and like like everyone have like if I want to have an advance to another people like study theater, we are so many actors and all the stuff. So why not? Let's study English because I didn't know English zero. Like I didn't know to say hello. And then all my friends go to England because at the end it's like an hour or an hour and a half flying from Spain.
hmm
It's like I don't want to go like everyone. Let's go to United States.
Wow.
Let's see what happens. And then like I just have the opportunity to be with an amazing family. Don't want to lie that they like an au pair. I don't know if you know the program.
Yeah.
Right?
Au pair. Mhm.
And then I
So he came over as an au pair, isn't that incredible? And now
It
he's still
is.
here. Cheesecake.
Yeah.
That- right.
And this family is an incredible people. Like they offer me to have a better future in the States. I don't know why, but they trust in me and they give me opportunity to study. And then I study in the school, like Lindelwood University, with 2 degrees at the same time, like business and finance.
Wow.
And I finished, and I'm still here.
Yeah.
And then I study again another MBA to have a little more.
Right.
I don't know.
Business acumen. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It is incredible. I'd love to hear some of your impressions of like the US when you came here. What did you think about it? No, go ahead. Good, bad, or indifferent. Go ahead.
Let's do it. Like I don't know how to explain you that. Like I come to the Midwest, like I come here to
Right.
San Luis.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
it's kind of it's really different with this in Spain. Like the more thing I see is about the food.
Yep.
First thing. But San Luis, I think, is a pretty nice city that you can go eat. But the most impressive for me was the guns, the trucks, and you can now walk to any place. Like in Madrid, for example, where I live, before I come here, I walk every single place. Like I was walking. And here I was like, I need a car to go to buy bread or to buy milk.
Right.
In Spain, you don't need it.
Sure.
But the guns and the truck and it was crazy. Like I was like, this car are so big. This cannot
That's
drive in Spain.
interesting. So the guns and the trucks.
The guns in the truck.
Hey, if
Really?
that doesn't sound Midwest, I don't know what.
That's totally Midwest.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The guy go outside with the like. Another thing, like when we go party, for example, like the music that the people listen to him is country.
Yeah, it is
Essentially,
country.
like
Yeah.
like
Right.
rap, you know. And,
Yeah.
the guys goes with like Lululemon pants and boots and like hats, and it was like where I am, like
Yeah, Lululemon hats and country boots.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
But I like it. I'm still here. Don't get me wrong. like,
Yeah,
They're still here. I love that. Still here. Yeah, it's very different here than I'm sure. Well, we all know if you went to a New York, Chicago, LA, any of those other areas. So you're getting the feel of the true Midwest. And yes, you pretty much have to drive anywhere for the most part. But yeah, that would be different if you grew up in the environment where you could just walk anywhere to get
everywhere.
really anything. So that's an adjustment for sure.
Yeah.
This was difficult. I'm more like the language, you know, like I didn't know any English. I remember like I have like my host family have really nice histories about me because you know they were telling me like, Carlos, you know, to now to get the car, drive, go to buy this is in the grocery store and come back home. I say yes, and I leave to my house. And she says, Carlos, do you understand what I say? And say no.
Just say yes. Yeah.
And it was only 2018. I'm so impressed. I don't
I
even know
know.
I was able to pick up another language.
And she was texting me and just Google Translator like, okay, I need to
Google
go to the
Translate.
grocery.
That's not, at least you had that, you know, right? That's helpful. But no, I think it's so amazing that so do you speak 2 languages now? You know, English and Spanish?
I
Like, what do
know.
you speak?
I speak Spanish,
Yeah.
a little English, and
Yeah.
just like I know a little like French or Italy or Portuguese because it's so similar to the Spain.
Sure.
Like Spanish,
Wow.
that's simple. I think it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It is. I took Spanish, whatever, through 4 or something. And once you figure out that, you know, the language, you do see it in the other, like French, German, whatever it is. You see the base words. It's really cool when you can pick up on some of that versus English, which is quirky.
English, so I can't imagine speaking
Oh,
another language.
stop.
I'm always messing up my grammar.
No.
It's difficult. It's difficult. Don't get me wrong. It's really difficult. But the more important thing, if you want to learn a language, in my opinion, is move to the country they speak this language.
Oh, yeah. You're forced to. You hear it all day long. It's
Because you need to grow up. You need to understand the people. You need to order a beer. You need to order. Where is the milk in the supermarket, in the grocery store? You need to. They tell me like, I was like, you know, and it's like a kind of difficult, but you just move to the place and trust me, in 5-6 months you can
pick it up.
Yeah,
that's
you
impressive.
Pick it up. Just natural everyday language versus anything that's structured. I think that's very true. I loved having a conversation with someone in Puerto Vallarta. She didn't speak any English, and we sat down at a table and we had a conversation. It's where you can make your own pottery and paint it and stuff like that. But she and I had a full conversation. I felt accomplished, like I knew that I could communicate with someone even though we didn't speak, you know, the same language. So that was cool.
In case we need to move our show over to Italy or Germany.
Yeah, hey, take a little guess.
Just 5 months. Just 5 months.
It's no big deal. No problem.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. You're listening to Lou Information Station at thelouinfo.com.
Welcome back to Elevate and Lead. This is Kelly Chandler, and I am joined today by Jennifer Bardot. Mike is working on some end of the year items for the clients that he works with. So he will join us again next week. We're going to continue the conversation with Carlos from Say Cheese in just a moment. First, we're going to thank one of our sponsors, and that is Morgan Pinnacle Group. You didn't become a CEO just to be the chief everything officer. Morgan Pinnacle Group provides U.S.-based executive support for the work that eats your time and energy: operations, marketing, finance, legal research, content creation. Start with as little as 10 hours a week and scale as you grow. If you can't find the perfect full-time hire, Morgan Pinnacle Group builds fractional teams across specialties. And when you're ready for a long-term hire, they can help with that too. Schedule a quick chat at mpgstaff.com and buy back your time with Morgan Pinnacle Group. Thank you, Mitch Morgan from Morgan Pinnacle Group. He actually was the one that helped me find a position that I have right now working for Rodney Miller. And he is an EOS implementer. So I can speak very highly of that organization, and I'm enjoying my new role. So thanks, Mitch, for sponsoring the show and actually helping me find my next opportunity.
Awesome.
Okay, we're going to jump back into the conversation with Carlos. He has been
Look,
talking about say cheese. Jennifer has an example right in front of her.
cheese.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
I'm
It
looking at it.
smells absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see that.
I can see the top looks like, is it either, what's on the top of it? I
Yeah,
guess.
tell us.
It's brown, like it's a little born.
Yeah.
And then you open and it will be like kind of liquid.
Yeah.
Kind
It
of-
gives that nice. Yeah. What do you call that? It's not a glaze. It's like some kind of
It's burned. It's like
just
already
scorch it.
burned.
Like, do you have a flame or something, or what do you do?
No, it's like we put in the top of the oven, like for
Okay.
the last 2-3 minutes, and then just put outside the oven.
Almost like a broil or just something real quick.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult make that.
Yeah.
This kind of
Beautiful.
cheesecake is kind of difficult.
I bet
because
without burning it.
Yeah, it looks delicious. I just want to take a fork.
Yeah, it looks
It
really
smells so
good.
good. And
So-
which flavor is this?
This
Yeah.
is Biscoff. This is my
Biscoff.
favorite.
Yeah, that's his favorite. So,
Yeah. Did we
Yeah, and
talk
the
about all the
bottom-
flavors? I don't think. What were the other
We-
flavors?
We have for now, like we want to make like every month a new flavor,
awesome.
just for be like exclusive for the month.
Cool.
Like we will start in January, and it will be a surprise every month, and we'll just have this month this flavor. But for the flavor we have right now is traditional, is Biscoff, is pistachio,
Mm.
dark chocolate, Reese's, and espresso.
Oh, that sounds so
Yum.
good.
Yeah, can
Pistachio.
you
That
freeze
sounds
it? You
different.
have to have them fresh.
No, you need to eat
Eat
fresh.
fresh, yeah.
We
So you
make
can't
every
freeze 'em.
day. Yeah, we
Yeah.
make every day, and no, like we don't recommend to freeze because we want our product be like really fresh. For that, we cook every day to you have the fresh as possible. Like
Yeah,
we want to sell
absolutely.
our product. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So how long do the cheesecakes last then? If you have them in the fridge, and can you have them for like a
Like
week,
it's-
or I mean, how long do they last? I know you
Can
don't
be-
want you want them to eat it right away. I get that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but this can be like I told the people all the time, like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The product life is little longer than that, but 5-6 days is
Mhm.
perfect
Yeah.
to maintain like perfectly.
And he said this one would feed about 6 people, right?
Yeah, 6-8 people. Yeah.
Yeah. It's petite, but it's really rich, and I've
It
had
look-
it. It's delicious.
Yeah, it looks like it's a good size. It looks like a great like gift item if you were bringing something to.
Yeah, we have
holiday
different
party.
sizes too. Well, like in the grocery
Oh,
store,
yeah.
you will not find this. Like in the grocery store, you will find the small ones. Like it's just for 2 or 3 people.
Sure.
This is be under pre-order only. Like you need to tell us 24 hours before you want this, because if not, like
Right.
we want the fresh as possible, like we all the time say. And another size that this will be like bigger for 14, 15 people.
Hmm.
But this is our bestseller. Like this is the medium one and our bestseller.
Yeah, that looks like a really good size to bring to a gathering for sure. So if you decide that you're gonna, continue with growth and expanding, do you have a plan for scaling the business in terms of hiring additional people or what have you?
Yeah, like I have a plan in my head. I have a business plan that we make, like a financial plan, a marketing plan.
All the things.
The
Yeah.
thing that I study in school, I like put this in a real world. Thank you to I can study that for this will be easy. But yeah, like this will be the depend of our growth or how many sales we can make. Because the thing that I told Jen before, like San Luis is a nice city because the people love to eat outside, but we don't have tourists, right? And we need tourists to my business grow up a little more because it's more visual. Like I know the product is good, but it's so visual,
Right.
and the tourists will make the another level for me, I think. And for that, they want to open the next one in Chicago or Miami or New York or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be really cool if you put your story right here, like
Yeah.
who you are and why you're here in
Yeah.
the States and what you've accomplished. Like, it's neat. I love the story. That's what I was saying. I never heard a story like with food. You hear a story with like fashion and watches, but you never hear the story with food. So I love that.
I have the idea. I will start.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Grandma's recipe,
Good job, yeah.
his mission. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I would think with the fact that you are bilingual and you would want to, I would think you would do really well in like a city like Miami, for example. I mean, that seems like a logical fit because there's so many people that have similar backgrounds. And I think that would be, well, any of the big cities, really, to be honest with you.
Chicago will be big too.
Yeah.
because,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Chicago's huge.
my phone, like my phone, no, my mind is like open one in Michigan Avenue.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's my head, like making like a little store
Yep.
in Michigan Avenue.
Yeah.
That inside the store can be just 2 or 3 people
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
that you can just go,
Yeah.
smell it, see, buy, like
Yeah.
buy one and be happy. And
Absolutely.
it's
Right.
like in the best place to be, in my
Mhm.
opinion. Like if I can be in the 5th Avenue in New York, will be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, that would
It's
be.
kind of the my head or the marketing or my brand want to be.
That's cool.
And I
could
kind
see
of
it
like
in the
that.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
I like
Really,
the
really
smaller
small.
exclusive. Like when
Well, we
you're
just had Joe
tiny.
Fresno on the show last week, and he was talking about how restaurants are pivoting, and you're seeing more of those like shotgun style restaurants because not a lot of people are actually dining in; they're just getting it to go. So that, I mean, I love that idea.
Yeah, he did, and especially with cheesecakes.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
It's
you just
perfect.
buy and share with your family, with your
Yeah.
friends, with yourself. Like
Mhm.
I have like yesterday, I have like a kid that did this for himself, like 6
Right.
years old. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, sweet tooth. 6 years old, eat the whole cake. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Well, it's interesting because I went out with the person I'm working for. We were delivering gifts to local clients, and one of them we went to Nothing Bundt Cakes, right? And I think what's cool about what you mentioned is you have the smaller versions. I think that's a really good idea too, is to focus on those smaller versions for people to just
Mhm.
have those bite size, bit, maybe not a little more than bite size, but it's kind of fun to offer either a variety or just a single serve option for people that don't want to, dive into the whole entire cake. So
Yeah, so this would be a great gift for people that are looking for clientele and dropping off,
totally.
And the small ones, I want to make like a nice like box, like
Yeah.
really individual
Yeah.
boxes
Yeah.
for you can just open. And I have an idea. If I, for example, open one in a big city, so you can put toppings.
Oh, yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can put like white chocolate or
Oh, yeah.
pistachio
Yeah.
or chocolate or Oreo or whatever
Right.
you want
Strawberry
to do.
sauce. That's what I love on my. I
Oh
love it.
yeah, any of the
Yum.
sauces taste so good. And
Yes.
the other thing they do, which is cute, is they put the little picks in there. Like if it's a holiday, you could put a Christmas tree or like it to decorate to make it festive.
Yeah.
Those are other ideas I've seen with Christmas stuff or any kind of gift. Birthdays, it can be
That's awesome.
anything.
Mhm.
So obviously, as an immigrant and as an entrepreneur, have you run into any like hiccups so far, like starting your business, or is it just kind of you had the right partners, you're in the right setting? What's that been like?
I think it's like being entrepreneur and an immigrant. In my opinion, it will be the same difficult to
Yeah.
everyone.
Mhm.
Like just the only more difficult for me can be my language, because at the end I am here for 6 years and I can understand the culture a little, what the American like, what I like too, because I am still live here,
Yeah.
But I think it's the same difficult for you or for everyone to want to be an entrepreneur. You just need to. I think not everyone is an entrepreneur. It's pretty difficult to be because you are really, really stressed, like really, really bad days sometimes. Like I have anxiety sometimes. Like it's why I don't sell today that many I expect. But this I like it. It's pretty difficult, but I like it, and you need to be born for that, in my opinion, and get the risk and do it. And if
Yeah.
you fail, do again. It's not the first business that I try. And all the time I say the same, like just if you don't try,
Yeah.
you don't know what happened. Just you need to believe in yourself and do it. And it's what I do.
I love that. Yeah.
And I think it's really smart that you are actually putting your product into other locations versus starting a location. I think that's really smart. Get your business down, figure out what people are interested in versus investing in that brick and mortar that can take you down if it's not something that you're, able to continue to fund. So I think that's actually a smart approach that you're taking.
Like I all the time say, like a step by step. Like
Yeah.
if you like I start this in February, April, like I
Right.
start, but I didn't start selling until July. And I really
Mhm.
was really I was really scared the first day. And I was like, oh, how this will be. But everything is a process, step by step. Like I recreate my grandmother original recipe, but I change a little because like Americans like more sugar than European people. And then it's like I need to adjust
Tweak it.
everything
Mhm.
to be the same. And then when I have this, I need to create another flavor to be at the same page. And it's taking me like a long time. And every day making cheesecake that we say like I don't like cheese. And I try every day. Like my girlfriend was like, Carlos, like again.
Yeah.
I invite my friends and Carlos again. Say, yeah, just try and tell me what you think. And the next day, can you come again? For a long time. Poor
That's
guys.
awesome. So you got it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I love that. And I love the resilience because he said he's had many different businesses, but he still is, persistent because you're following your dream.
Yeah.
I too have had that same experience. And like, that's how grit was established. I had 2 other businesses before that. And the grit was the only one that I was like super passionate about. I was like, I have to make this work.
Yeah. So like I said, this is my baby for now, that I will put all my energy and everything there, because it's the most, like, before the other business I tried to start, like all the time fail.
Mhm.
But the only thing I lose, I tell my friend and everyone, I lose money, because I, like, everything that I learn, the money cannot buy.
Yeah, you gain the wisdom from the lessons.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more than school, more than anything. The best thing in the world is fail, because when you fail, you be better.
Sure.
Yeah.
You learn from those either mistakes or situations.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you. I think for you, and because I had never heard of this Basque style before, I would definitely hone in on that and how different that is and unique. And so people are like, oh, I want to try that. What's the difference? Like, to me, because I think of cheesecake. I mean, of course, cheesecake's good, but I've never heard of this type. So now I'm curious. Like, I want to try it. And I think that's something you could hone in on a little bit to differentiate yourself, obviously, and get people interested in this type of cheesecake. Sounds wonderful.
You should try.
You should try.
I will.
Hey, here in the
now I
studio.
know where it is, and I'm not that
Going to
far.
Annie Gunn's later today,
Yeah,
won't
from
ya?
Annie Gunn's. I mean, heck, I do
It's
love it
awesome.
as an idea for something else to get people that they've probably never had, if it's kind of newer to this area in terms of the style of the cheesecake. So,
and it's the thing that they say, Jenna, before, like, we are the second company in United States that's doing this. The first one was in San Diego, and we are the second one in the Midwest. Like, there are not more companies doing this. Just
that's
us.
wonderful.
This girl from, I will not say the name.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
not
Well,
by this.
No, it's good. It's fantastic. This girl made fantastic cake too. Like, she's from Ukraine, but she's in San Diego and we are here.
Yeah.
And I want to like continue like growing up and see what we can do.
Now, have you been able to ship these out of the city? Do you like dry ice them, or what does it look like?
I am trying.
Okay.
Because it's like it will be like really difficult, because like we say, it's your first product.
Mhm.
You are, but yeah, like I am trying to figure out the box to put like dried ice. But the problem is, like, I don't want the cake move,
right?
Because I don't want the cake get destroyed when I arrive to
Absolutely.
you.
Yep.
But I
That
am
makes
working
sense.
on this.
That's
I
awesome.
am
That's
working on
exciting.
this, yeah.
gosh, if we only knew someone that did packaging, Terry.
And I know a
Outdoor
box
Solutions.
company too. I know a cold packer and I know a box girl, so I can hook you.
There you go. I'm like, Terry, you should introduce them.
Terry Moody and Riverdale Packaging.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I know them.
Because they do temperature control and special packaging. And at least I know Terry does. I don't know the other company, but
yeah, actually, she's been my girlfriend since the 3rd grade. Her family owns Riverdale Packaging, so she can hook you up with the boxes.
Please.
So
that's cool. Very interesting. So, do you have any pieces of advice for others that are maybe in your shoes, that are coming to the country, trying something new? Anything that you would say, maybe it was yourself 5 years ago? What are some encouraging words that you would share?
Respect the culture, I think, is the more important thing. Respect the people live in the country, because they can give you to grow up. Don't be rude with them. Respect them. Try to be be inside the culture.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, you're saying that. Yeah. Like, immerse yourself into the culture.
Yeah,
and respect the people. Yeah.
And I think is the more important thing. It's not your culture. It's not your country. Respect them. They will respect you, and try to be the best of you can give to the community. And I think the more important, because, like, for example, when I make say cheese, I have this reflect of my company. Like, I will support the local people in San Luis the same that they support me. For that, they buy the product from here.
Right.
They'll go to the like a big corporation. Hey, give me this. Probably will be cheap for me. I will have more profit. But it's just respect and be nice and that's it. Like be the American wants you be. Can say that?
Yeah,
Does you understand?
absolutely. Yeah. Is that probably why you buy the local products, like the eggs and the, like you said, the whipping milk? You buy that all local because they support you, so you support them. Yeah, I love that.
And respect the culture, like respect to be here, and
right?
Learn the language, and be one more.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, those are all good. I would say, core principles that most people should live by. Make sure that you're respecting each other, support each other. I'll be more than happy to buy your product if you help support and buy my product. I mean, it's like kind of you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, but in a very nice, way. And I think those are great principles to live by and operate a business
support
by.
Local. Like you said, don't go to big corporations where you can make more money because it's, I mean, the profit, margins are better, but buy local, support local. I love that.
And get risk, because without the risk, like you will never do anything. It's like the only thing.
Yes.
Because the people is like, all my friends like, oh, Carlos, you're so lucky. Like you are there. Oh my God, you're so lucky. And say, buddy, like I come here with no English. Like my first year was pretty difficult. Like you was not in myself.
Right.
So how difficult was it? Like not have your family, not have I was alone. Like yes, my host family, they care about me all the time, but I was alone. It's a risk.
But there's no luck. You did the work.
Right.
Yeah. You figured it out.
It's easy to say that on the back end of things,
right.
after you've gone through the trouble.
It's easy. Like you said, it's easy to be an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah. when you are successful.
Yeah, exactly. When you're successful, for sure.
When you've gone through the pain and you're on the better end of things. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's funny. But I mean, how many hours a week are you making cheesecake?
Boof.
Yeah. Boof. Easy, right?
I just dreaming with cheesecake. Go sleep with cheesecake. Wake up with cheesecake.
Yeah.
Everything is cheesecake. Like my friend is like all the time. They just show me where party or dinner is like, say cheese.
Say cheese. Right.
Like, that's it, what they say. It's like all the time. It's funny, but it's my baby.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
Well, this has been a very interesting interview. We all appreciate you coming on the show, and I love your accent. I say, promote your background. I would say do all your advertising. I mean, like, I love it. I think it's great that you've brought this new product to our area that not a lot of people have probably heard about. Second one in the country. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal.
I know. And we get to have him on our show.
Yeah, I would hone in on that and talk about that all day long, because you seem extremely unique and you're really pushing forward to make a new product in our country overall. So wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I say I was really, really scared for my accent, and say the people probably don't understand or make me like really bad comments, but
no. You're very clear. No, and I'm glad. So we met at Kruger's of all places, and I was like learning about his business. I was like, we got to have you on the show. This is amazing. I had actually tried his cheesecake before I had actually met him too.
Yeah.
So I had it for Thanksgiving, and then I met him. I was like, oh, we got to get you on.
So cool. Yeah. So thanks, Jen, for the intro. And I think a lot of people will be curious about this Bass style cheesecake. So very cool.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It's great having you on the show. So next week, we actually have Dave Green, the studio owner, is our guest. He's with the Lou Information Station. And we have Bethany Chanel, who's also one of our sponsors. She's a financial advisor at Edward Jones. So we have two guests next week on our show, and we're really happy to have Carlos here today. So thank you for being on Lou Information. You're listening to Elevate and Lead. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Kelly.
Oh, you too. All of you out there. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll be back next week. Thank you.